Ooh, okay. Well, we're just going to do the best we can. Hello, hi Emily. Good morning, KLK. Hi Reba. Son, hello. I was gonna message you, son. Hi Kate. I don't think I have that flower. I was gonna check one more place and then let you know. But I don't think I do. I do have it on my reorder list though. Good morning, essentially. All right. I'm gonna try and keep myself composed today. Okay. If I had one, I'll do some digging and I'll put it in your bin if I have it. I'll let you know. I dropped my baby off at kindergarten this morning, so whew. That's how my morning's going. Oh, that's okay. I'll check then. I didn't actually have much of a chance to check yet, so but I definitely will and let you know. And if not, it is one I can reorder, so I'll get more. I'm gonna get more anyway. All right. I also dropped my third grader off, but that didn't hit me quite as hard, other than the fact I can't believe she's in third grade. Ay. She's gonna love it. She's gonna do great, but she was a little nervous when we left, so that was hard. Crimp tubes better than crimp beads. I prefer them. Crimp tubes, crimp beads, it's easy to like crimp them off skilter. Oh, I totally forgot, essentially. I'm sorry. That's my fault. I totally forgot. Crimp beads, yeah, are better. I mean, I like crimp tubes better is what I mean. Crimp beads, it's easy to crimp them kind of cattywampus. So I don't prefer them, but there's nothing really wrong with them as long as you get them tight. The biggest deal with either one of them is crimp tubes or crimp beads, is you want to make sure you have crimps that are that don't have a seam in them, seamless crimps, because that is the weakest point of the crimp. So if you find them where they're seamless, the bead-along ones that I have in my bin are good. That improves the integrity a lot. Yeah, she was kind of like that at preschool crafts for something. Part of it, I think, is she's been so clingy to her dad lately, so I think that's part of it, but I don't know. She also thought she was just going to get a walk into school with her sister, and on the first couple of days of kindergarten, they have the kindergartners wait till all the big kids are in, and then they go in with their teachers and their parents. And so I think she was kind of confused about what was going to happen. So that kind of shook her up a bit. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I can't imagine doing it two at the same time. Crafts, woof, man. It gets easier though. I remember like with Lila, like I was kind of a mess the first few days. And then it gets better and gets easier and everybody gets used to it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 at 5 equals 9 times 5. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 at 6, and 1 at 7. Okay. Hi, Jane. Good morning. Essentially, you're at 222. 222. And I'm gonna put this in a bag so we don't have to count it again. All right. So I am here trying to distract myself, but also distracted from my beads today. So we're just gonna plug along, do best we can. All right, and then you need to be the right size for the wire. Yes, that's a good point for crimps. Yeah, you don't want anything too huge because then you're not going to be able to, the crimp won't be able to grip your stringing wire. Hi, JD. Hello, hello. Yeah, my older one today, she just walked in. We're like, don't you want to give us a hug? She's like, nope. She just like walked away. She's like, bye. She barely said bye. She's ready. She's excited to be back with her friends. And Lila's excited because at back to school day, they do it a couple days before classes start. Her teacher let all the students pick their desks. So she was like, this is the best teacher ever. Crafting my mood. Hello, how are you? Welcome, welcome. All right, we're going to do charms. I tagged everybody that's asked to be tagged when I go live. I can add you to that list if you want. Just let me know. I'm seeing if we're streaming to YouTube today. All right, we're going to do charms and some metal beads and just whatever we kind of find. Yes, it is streaming today. So if you need to rewatch the show for any reason, it will be on YouTube. I think we just did these not that long ago. Let's get that one for now. Let's do a few of these. I haven't done these in a long time. I love these. I think these are really great. Just for a quick, easy earring. Okay, so these that we're going to start with are called filigree charms. And I don't have anything brand new today. Yeah. I've had some tears this morning, JD, so I'm trying to keep it together right now. It's weird. It's so weird. It feels different than when Brinley was at preschool. Weird. I don't know. It's weird. All right, so filigree charms, they're thin. They are thin. But most of these are really rigid. I'll let you know if any of them are soft. And would be, kind of more delicate, but most of these are really great. It's okay. It'll be good. She'll do great. She's going to love it. Last night, all night before bed, she's chanting, "Kindergarten, here I come. Kindergarten, here I come." Like she's pumped. It was just a touch of a rough transition when we dropped her off, but yeah, she'll do great. She's going to make friends. She has a friend from preschool that's in her class. So that'll be good. Her teacher, she's already known for 2 years, so it's not really like that's an adjustment. It's just a new schedule, a different building. Yeah, she's going to love it. She's going to be so great. All right, $2 for 4 of these. Crafting says, I need these. I love these. So they're filigree, so they have those I think they probably use like a laser to cut those out. But I love these because not all of the segments are cut out. And I think it's like a white. It has like a white color in there. It's very cool. Here's my marker. Oh, this chair. Maybe with all my free time now, I'll remember to fix my chair. All right, so I have one for crafting, one for Kim S. So a lot of these filigree charms that I'm going to show you are also really great if you just need like fillers for your craft fair booth. Hook an ear wire on that, and you can call that done. I actually even love these because you could dangle something off the bottom there and just, step it up a notch just a little bit more. But those are super pretty. Really lightweight, so another reason they make a good earring. I think my earring hole closed up. tried to get earrings in it for like a few weeks now, and it's not going. 2 for Lomo. There you are. Was I supposed? No, we're good. Oh, that's what it was. Did you rewatch The Birds, Lomo, and get a chance to see if there was any birds that you wanted? No worries if you didn't. I was just curious. I didn't pull any for you because I just wasn't quite sure. These are $2 for 2. This is another great one. See, I mean, they do bend a little, but they're not going to like collapse on you. Okay, yeah, no rush. No rush. This is a black coated chandelier filigree pendant. So these, you could drop beads from a lot of spots in these. Those are $2 for a pair, and they are black. One for crafts, one for KLK. Two for Lomo, and those are gone. Get in there. Oh, these are cool. Hang on, guys. I have a phone call coming in, and since I have no kids here, it always makes me nervous. So I'm gonna mute you for a second. Okay, never mind. It was just somebody who wanted me to buy a new roof. I don't want a new roof. I just had to make sure my baby's okay. She's fine. It wasn't for her. These are cool. These are sugar skulls. There's kind of a matte finish on these. These are a little smaller, but they're the same thin filigree style. You get 6 of these for $2. And it's kind of like a matte dark teal. 2 for Kate. I got 1 for Sun and 1 for Lomo. Tis the season, huh? Skull season. Did I tell you guys? Did I forget to tell you that we had to get x-rays of Lila's skull the other day? That was fun. We were at Monkey Business, and it's just like an indoor play area for kids like 8 and younger. Fair Maiden with the raid. Thank you so much, Steph. If you guys aren't following Fair Maiden Designs, make sure you do. She's fantastic. She makes beautiful bracelets and earrings now, by the way. I love it. She made me some, and they're gorgeous. So make sure you follow her. All right. This one, oops. I have 2 bags of these. These are really cool. Bags of 4 for $2. Filigree white coated butterfly. 1 for Kate and 1 for KLK. Oh, no, that's okay. No, that's okay. I don't mind. I am out Torres. I will see if I can reorder these, but I feel like they were discontinued. I'll do my best. That's okay. Oh, that's okay. No worries. Oh yeah, so we're a Monkey Business, and Lila was in the bounce house. There's the first problem, right? And she got whapped in her nose. She came out, it was like gushing blood. She has a cute little baby shiner on her eye. But I wasn't sure because of the blood and how swollen it got right away. I was like, I don't know. We went to urgent care. She has a beautiful skull, no breaks, but jeez, not the way I planned on spending our Monday afternoon. Oh, she is a trooper. All right, same sugar skull, different color. Again, kind of a matte finish, but this one's kind of more of a sea foam. Let's see, what color do we call it on there? We call it turquoise. It's like a very light turquoise. Love those. $2 for 6. 1 for Son, 2 for Kate. But Brindley, she's so silly. She was excited because the urgent care we go to, Brindley has been to a few times, and they have a smoothie shop right next door. So Brindley was like, yes, we're going to get smoothies. We didn't have time to get smoothies, but 1 for Lomo and 1 for Crafting My Mood. I know. Hopefully that ranks lower than, Paris. Oh, goodness. All right, got you ladies. She got hit in the face in a bounce house. Busted her up pretty good. She started gushing blood out of her nose. So we took her to urgent care. She got x-rays of her skull. She was fine. Nothing was broken. It's just like swollen and a little bruised. But poor girl. I know. That's what I get for trying to give my kids a fun experience, right? No, I'm just kidding. It looks like I have 3 bags left of these. Kind of a peacock green. These are a shiny finish. 4 pieces for $2. 1 for Loma. She's good. She was a little swollen. She's still a touch swollen. But even on Tuesday, she was fine doing gymnastics. It ended up not being a big deal, thankfully. Thankfully. Kate, I got 1 for you. I know, isn't that wild? Steph did a power show because you were on when I woke up. How long were you on? I like these. I have these in a couple colors. Kind of a dark blue gray, and then this peacock green, teal turquoise. $7.48. Holy smokes. Susanna Rosa, hello. 1 of these for Kate. You get 4 of these for $2. There's that peacock green. These are also coated on both sides, so you don't have to worry about a front or a back on any of these. 1 for Kate, 1 for Lomo. You had 5 raids? That's amazing. That's awesome. That's amazing. Crafts got 1 for you. I have 1 more of those turquoise teal ones. So yeah. My headspace is... Alright, I have 3 of this one. My headspace is tired. But this is good for me to be here with you guys. This is like a dark gray. Like a charcoal gray. 4 pieces, $2. I have 3 bags. So I got 1 for Lomo, 1 for Kim S. I have 1 more. KLK, you get it. Oh, it's at 4, and then you have another 4:30. Oh my gosh, you're gonna be a busy lady. You guys, make sure you follow Fair Maiden and get all her stuff bookmarked because she's a very fun show to watch and very creative. You'll feel inspired if nothing else when you leave. Oops, we just did those. All right, I have 1 bag of these. $2 for 4. And it says the cow head, the kind of a floral pattern. Oh, you inspire me too. Kate, you got those. KLK, I am trying to see if I can get these again. But so far have not been successful, unfortunately. But I do have them in another color. Alright, so this one I have 4 packages. And this one is a white coated. Same design, 4 pieces for $2. Crafting and KLK. 2 more of those if anyone else wants the white ones. So it works so you guys both got the white ones, I guess. That's good. Oh, these are cute. These are cute. These are a little different than the things we've been showing, but they're cute. Okay, come on out. All right, $2 for 4. This one is a green chameleon filigree charm, so still thin, double-sided. Really cute. I love that one. Crafting. Got one for you. When they're all piled, it's hard to tell what they are for sure, but there we go. Yes, I thought I had him in another color. I have this one also in that really nice dark teal, peacock green. This one, $2 for 4. There we go. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 bags of these. $2 for 2. These are really interesting. That was really random that fell. Why did that fall? Okay. 2 for 2. It's kind of a lacy filigree, orange coated. The other side has more of like a textured orange coating there. But I love that orange color. And you can use either side for the front. $2 for 2. Got one for Lomo. All right, I have these really cute fish. I forgot I had these. Fish have been so popular. Okay, I have 2 bags of red. Put my line here. And I call them betta fish. I think other people have called them like goldfish or what are those fish that get big? Koi fish. Could be any of those. I don't know. Red for crafting, and then I have 1 more bag of the red. I also have black and a very, very, very dark blue. So those are the other colors I have. Do you want the other red one crafting? Is that what you're claiming? All 3. Okay, you got it. That was my second guess as to what you wanted. The blue and the black are very close. So if you decide you only want one of them, let me know and I can take one out. Okay, so 3 more bags of the black. Here is the black one. You get 4 of those in a bag for $2. And then here's the navy blue. They call it dark blue. Dark blue. It's so dark though. If I hold them up side by side, you usually can tell the difference. But barely, right? Oops. That one's the black one. Okay. So dark blue, $2 for 4. Aren't they fun? They're really fun. Fish have been so popular. All right. I forgot I even had them now. This one is $2 for 4. I like this. Kind of it's an ornamental shape. Pink. Nice pink. Double-sided like all of them. Still the filigree thin, pretty rigid. $2 for 4. One for KLK. And like I said, like these are great. Just like hook on an ear wire, call them good earrings. You can like wire different beads onto them. You can dangle beads off a lot of them. because they have lots of, openings in them. So pretty versatile. Oh, look what I found. Okay, I have 2 bags of these. And this is that same butterfly, but in the peacock green. I have 2 bags, $2 for 4. One for Amtoris. I forgot my line. And Kate. Sorry, Loma. If I can get these again, I absolutely will. Just last time I checked, they were out, unfortunately. All right, 2 bags left of these. Maybe this is why I haven't been doing them, because I just don't have very many of everything left. These are cool. Dragonfly, gray filigree. These are 25 millimeters in size. $2 for 4. One for crafting, one for JD. I'm sorry, Momo. Sorry, crafts. Let's see. Oh, I do have another color. $2 for 4. I have 2 bags in the white also. And here's the white. One for Kathy. And the other one for Lomo. I just have one. Sorry. Sorry, Danette. Alright. We got little butterflies. I have these in 4 colors. Thanks, Reba. Hi, Reba. This is a blue. I have a blue, that dark blue, almost black, yellow, and red. So here's the first color. You get 6 of those for $2. And it's a really pretty light blue. I don't know if I can. If I can, I will, but I don't know. Kate, I have one for you. KLK. I do have a supplier of check glass beads who's had a couple dragonfly beads come up. They're like the coins with the table, like a table cut coin with the dragonfly kind of pressed into that shape. And I haven't bought into them because they're very expensive. I think they would have to be like $5 or $6 for 4 beads. But if that's something you guys are interested in, I definitely could do that. All right, dark blue. So again, almost black, but it is a dark blue. 6 for $2. KOK and Kate. Kim S. All right, this one is the yellow. I only have 3 bags of the yellow. $2 for 6. KLK and Essentially, and then I have one more. Yeah. And then the last color is the red. $2 for 6. Nice and cute. These filigree, they have lots of fun different shapes, but they don't have a lot of like color variety. So like the peacock green, red, black, those are usually the colors I find everything in. Beyond that, it's few and far between. So I know I haven't bought into them for a while because I'm like, it feels very much the same to me, but maybe it's not. I don't know. I have 3 bags of this. This is a 20 millimeter by 22 millimeter fairy charm. $2 for 4 in the red. It's on my fingers. Cardboard box, I think. This one, I have 2 bags. $2 for 4. And this one is a bird in the branches. 2 birds in the branches. Hi, Granny. How are you? $2 for charms. I did get those. I don't remember if I told you. I did get those beads you asked for in a basket for you. Good. Oh, these are fun. Okay. These are a little different. Okay, good. I couldn't remember. I dropped my baby off at kindergarten today, so my brain's all mishmash. Lime green, $2 for 4. And this cool kind of spirograph flower pattern. 1 for Kate. 30 by 27 millimeters. I know, I know she's gonna do great. Like, I'm not really worried about her. She's gonna be great, but it's the whole bittersweetness of being a parent, right? Like, every new stage, you're like more and more reminded they're not your baby. And but it's exciting. It's exciting. So her teacher's really sweet. She sent to the parents an envelope to open after you drop the kids off, and it had Kleenex and chocolates in it, and a poem. But I didn't read the poem. I couldn't do that. These are like a hot fuchsia. They says deep pink, but they're pretty vibrant. Same pattern, 4 pieces for $2. Love them. She goes all day. Yeah. I'm kind of glad. I'm glad her school, they've always started on a Thursday. And even after like Christmas break, they go back on a Thursday. And I think that's so good. Just have a couple of days to kind of get reminded of the new routine and then have a break. Love this color. The bag says mint green, but it definitely holds more blue to it to me than green. $2 for 4. This one would be so good to dangle beads off of. One of those for Granny. We're going to get through this whole box today. I think last time I only did like halfway through. 1 for KLK in that pretty blue. Thanks, Reba. And then I have 2 bags of the same thing in white. So crisp and clean. $2 for 4. 1 for KLK. Oh, I have one more color. And then we have this really pretty, they're calling it marine blue, and it's almost a navy blue. Really nice. $2 for 4. I have 3 of those. Kathy and Granny. I have one more bag. Okay. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'm going to have time to like get myself organized. Another one for Kathy. You got it, my friend. Also, I can't wait for 3 p.m. to go get them. See how their day was. I know it's going to be great. These are really fun leaf patterns. You have all those little leaf veins in there. Nice forest green on those. $2 for 4. One for Kate. One for Granny. There we go. Same leaf in the peacock green. These have a little bit more of a matte finish on them than some of them. It's not super shiny. Yeah, definitely a matte finish. I love that color. Those make me happy. One for Kate. I did, Kathy. Thank you. The flower one. If it wasn't the flower one, then no, I'll have to go back. Got Kate for one, Lomo for one of these teal leaves. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so you have 2 bags of those, Kathy. Of the flower. I've got 1 bag of these. Yep, I have lots of those, actually. I must have ordered those more recently. Got the green one for you, Lomo. All right, 1 bag of these. These are $2 for 2. These are larger. They could definitely hold their own, but you could definitely also hang things off of there. Crafting, those are yours. Oh, excuse me. Little silent sneeze there. I might have another one. Oh, and I'm tired. I think it's just because I cried. I have 2 bags of these. Thank you, Kathy. $2 for 2. These are silver plated, kind of a pointed oval shape. I love these. So much detail. Again, you could dangle things from the bottom. Lots of spots you could dangle beauties from. 1 for Kathy. I do have 1 more of those if anybody else wants them. Kathy wants the last one. You got it. I have 2 bags of these. $2 for 2. And just kind of a fun circle pattern. Yeah. Is that your first craft fair, Kathy? 1 for Lomo, 1 for crafting. Because you weren't doing them at first, right? First real one. That's exciting, though. November will be here before we know it. Can you even believe it? It's wild. It's August. It's August 6th. Talking about November. Here's the same thing in red. I have 3 bags in the red. It's a good prep. It has a different vibe for sure. But yeah, your setup was really good. I remember seeing that. 1 of those for crafting. And 1 for Kathy. $4mm black coin. No. 1 more of the red. You got it. This one, same design, but I only have 1. And this is the tag says gray, but it's more of a blue. Navy blue, marine blue. 1 bag of those, $2 for 2. Kathy, you got those. The other thing that's really tricky is like 4mm round black onyx. Okay. And 4mm round black check. It's very hard to distinguish. When I worked in a bead store, we had open bins so people could like come and make jewelry. And we had a bin of each. And they got mixed all the time. And the only way to tell them apart was like the holes. The holes were a little different. It was just crazy. Okay, these are a little softer metal. So they're really nice, but you could bend these. So just be careful with them, but they're beautiful. It's kind of that marine blue, matte finished, $2 for 4, and I have 3 bags of these. One for Susanna Rosa. I can hear the sarcasm in your text there. 2 for Kathy. And I am out. This one I might be able to get again. Kathy will give up one. Okay. Crafts, you got one now? Thanks, Kathy. Last bag of these. These are red, kind of a filigree feathered triangle. These would make awesome, like an awesome chandelier thing there. Kathy, you got those. Also my last one. $2 for 4. These are red spiral. Kathy. And then these are really soft and they're small, so I don't think it'll be a huge deal, especially if you're doing them on earrings. I don't think they're probably suitable for like definitely not bracelets, maybe not necklaces unless it's super dainty, but these are really cute. Matte teal finish. You get 4 of those for $3. That one's a little more. I got one for Lomo, one for crafting, one for Granny. There you are. 2 for Susanna Rosa, and I am out. I'm sorry, Kim. Okay. That's all the filigree. That's cool. All right. One box down. I didn't really pull a ton today because I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. So we're kind of winging it. Oh, we didn't do these the other day. And somebody was asking about frames, and I forgot I had these. These are bead frames. These are 18 millimeters in size. You get 10 pieces for $2. This is an antique brass tone. So the way these work, I don't have a great example to show you right here, but string them on your pin or your jewelry wire, and then you string beads in there until you fill up that space, and then you have a frame around your beads. Hi, how are you, Deuce? Hello, hello. Desert, hello. I was cracking up at your Instagram. Oh my gosh. Can I share that? That's so funny. I needed it this morning. It was making me laugh. I'm gonna find it. Oh my goodness, it was funny. I'm not good at Instagram. How do I find things? There you are. This is Desert Flowers. Mean things my husband has said to me. No more beads. But I don't have these. That's totally how it is. I don't have these. Please don't. But look how cute it is. Absolutely not. But it's Raggedy Ann. No. But why? So funny. No more dogs. I love that picture. No donkeys either. Why do you hate me? So funny. A cow? Really? No? So that's a maybe. Oh, I love it. This one I was like, well, that sounds like a great idea. It's a great price, right? So funny. Your husband's so mean. Just kidding. I loved it. It gave me a good laugh that I needed this morning. So I thank you for posting. All right. Same thing in silver tone, antique silver. Bead frames. These are slightly bigger. They're 19 millimeters. I don't know why they're a little bigger, but they are. 10 pieces for $2. I know, he just doesn't see the big picture. So funny. I love it. I love it. I know. I was like, maybe I should go see Bianca. Because Southwest has this deal right now where if you do a round trip flight, like in the next month or so, I can't remember the dates, then you get a companion pass for the first 3 months of January. But I'm planning on flying, or not January, first 3 months of 2027. And I'm planning to fly to Tucson in January. And I was like, well, then I could bring somebody with me. I don't think I have time to fly. But I was like, I could just do like a day trip and go see Bianca. That wouldn't be too much. Why did I dump all those out? I don't know. I did. $4 for 50. These are antique silver toned seashell beads, 9 by 8 millimeters. I'm pretty sure I have to double check with my husband, but he usually is like just whatever. Oh, he's pretty good at just saying, sure, honey, whatever works for you. But I just need to make sure he's gonna be available to take care of the kiddos with his work schedule. I think I'm gonna fly out the morning of the 28th of January because I can land in Tucson at 10 a.m. and then fly home the following Monday, I think is what I'm gonna do. These painted would be so cool. So Brinley has a friend from preschool in her class, and the friend's mom got a job at their kindergarten school, this year, and so she just texted me a picture of Brinley and her daughter having lunch together, and she looks like she's doing great. Oh, that makes me feel better. I knew she would, but it's just nice to have an extra set of eyes over there when I can't be there. So sweet. I know. I knew she'd be fine. I know. I just know she'll be fine. She's eating her Oreo first. It's a lunch picture. I knew she'd eat her Oreo first. That's why I only gave her one. So I don't know, Sue, if you have dates that you're considering going, but I could be swayed. My mind's all over the place today. Sorry, guys. $2 for 28 millimeter flower bead, silver toned. This one whole strings this direction. Super cute. 20 beads, $2. One of those. Sorry, I still have the picture up. One for Diane. And KLK. You had an Oreo before your breakfast today. I love that. I'm gonna have some Oreos with my lunch for sure. She's growing up. I'm not ready. She's very ready. I've always said Brinley could have her own apartment and she'd be fine. She's very independent. She'll be fine. All right, I have two bags of these. Again, I'm dumping all of them. $3 for 50, and this is an oak leaf bead, 7 millimeter size. All these beads also are double-sided, which I love because beads do not stay still; they spin. I got one for Diane and one for KLK, and those are gone. Trader Joe's brand Oreo is so good and gluten-free. There we go. Nice. I could go to Trader Joe's whenever I want. I am looking forward to being able to like run errands without having children attached to me. So there's that. That'll be good. That part will be good. All right, I have 2 bags of these. This is a gold-plated brass. It doesn't say brass on the tag, but they are brass. Gold-plated brass. $4 for 100. 4mm spacer. I have 2 bags of these. 2 bags. One for KLK. A JoJo. Yeah, that sounds right. I think right now all we have is gluten-free Oreos, but that's okay. They're just as good. I think I also have a chocolate muffin from Costco. That'll be good too. $2 for 50. This is a Silvertone 6mm daisy spacer. Just simple there. 50 pieces, $2. One for Diane. This one or the Rondelle? I could maybe find some in the Rond. Well, I could be able to find some. I don't have any bronze right now of either. The flat one, yeah. I don't have any right now, but I will definitely look. One for Sun. Do you have dates picked out, Deuce, for Tucson that you want to be there? I feel like the shows are starting, like they're starting on Thursday this year. Didn't last year they didn't start till Friday or Saturday? I don't know. Weird. $2 for 20. This is my last bag of these. These are like little roses. Double-sided again on these. One for KLK. Jogs. So did the gym mall this year. At least on their website it says it's opening Thursday. That's why I was like, I think I'll fly out Thursday. I guess. I don't know. And 22nd Street always opens a little early too, so I know, that's what I thought. I thought it was weird. Some shows are, some shows are not. Some you need a resale license or a business license. I think Jogs and Gym Mall you need a resale license. 22nd Street is public, I think. $2 for 50. I have 2 bags left of these. Just a nice little corrugated bicone spacer bead. 5 by 4mm. One for Sun. Yeah, in Tucson they have like somewhere between 40 and 50 shows. So, but they're all lining up within the same couple of weeks typically. But it's pretty fun. And one for Lomo. Did you have any tiny gold or silver plated hematites? Oh, we could do hematite today. Yeah. The smallest I have is like a 3x2 faceted. But yeah, we could do hematite today. That's a great question. It's been a while. Sure, Reva. I got a suitcase with wheels. You could pull it. That would be so fun. $6 for 20. These are silver toned with black enameling. And the black enameling is on both sides of these. $6 for 20. One for Diane. Yeah, so Reba, your bead show experience that you had last weekend, 2 weekends ago, multiply that by like 30 at least. It's wild and fun and crazy and beads everywhere. $6 for 20. I know, right? Exactly. At least 30. Same thing, but with red. $6 for 20. Yeah. That's right. I met them in Tucson too. They're so nice. I think I told you, Sue, I'm not staying at that casino again. It was nice. The room service was really great. It was so far out there. I'm not staying there again. All right, $6 for 20. Same heart with red enameling. These are so sweet. 8.5 by 8 millimeters are the size on all three of these colors. There's my hole there. My goal is to not spend half an hour in Ubers each direction. Absolutely. Sounds great, Lomo. Thank you so much. And same if you want to watch the rest of today's show and send me anything from today that you need to add. It's working on YouTube today, so good news. All right, let's do hematite. Some of the hematite I am a little low on. I do have it reordered, but it takes a while to get here. So stay tuned. Okay. No worries, no worries. All right, so I'll just start. Let's start here with the smallest. And we'll work our way bigger. These are so interesting. Okay. These are all going to be, in this first round, 3 by 2 millimeter faceted rondelles and plated hematite. This is a rose gold, but let me show you because I have another shade of rose gold. So I would say the left one is kind of more traditional rose gold. The right one is definitely a light rose gold. Those are $6 a strand. These strands are about 15.5 inches long. Rose gold and light rose gold. The right one for Kim K. And then in gold tone, I do have a couple of shades as well. Find any spacer beads. Like what kind of spacers? I can't remember what kind of spacers. These are great spacers, but gold. What size? I mean, these are gold. The gold color. 4 or 6, that's right. I just showed one. Let me see. I think I still have a bag. This one is a 3 by 4 millimeter plated hematite. 3 by 2 millimeter, sorry. 3 by 2 millimeter plated hematite. Light gold on the left. And then we have a bright gold on the right. Kate, did you want both of those or left or right? One of each. Perfect. One of each for Kate. The bright for Kim K. Were you claiming one of these Wild Fern? Oh, one of each for you too. Okay, perfect. So these are a little smaller than what you were just saying because they're 3 by 2. And I do have the same thing, the plated hematite in a 4 millimeter. Okay. Kim K. Both for Kate and both for Wild Fern. I'll put you down here. These are $6 a strand. Welcome in. 15.5 inches long on these, approximately. So we have a rose gold, a light rose gold, a light gold, and a bright gold. Light, bright, light, bright. I have these are, let's see if they're about the same. Yeah, 15.5 inches long. This one's like an antique bronze color. Definitely carries more brown to it than these gold tones do. So we have antique bronze, a flat or ball spacer bead. I don't have any balls, any like rounds. But I have some more like rondelles that are smooth. So like this kind of shape, but without the faceting in the plated hematite. And we just started plated hematite. So we're starting smallest and we're going to work our way up to in size here. So we might hit on what you're looking for. This one is the silver plated hematite. Looks like I have 3 or 4 strands of this. And these are also $6. Okay. No worries. No worries. I appreciate the questions. 1 for Kim K. 2 for Kate. And I have 1 more in the silver. All right. Sun, you got it. So 3 by 2 millimeters. And then we're going to do, these are 4 by 2. Yep, 4 by 2. I don't have quite all the same colors, but close. These are also $6 a strand. 15.5 inches long, 4 by 2 millimeter faceted rondelle, plated hematite, $6. Rose gold on this one. I do have 2 shades of gold again. So we'll do the light one on my left, and the bright one on the right. $6 a strand, 4 by 2 millimeter. Light and bright, 1 of each for Kate. Sorry, they're all tangled in my bag. There we go. I also have, let's see, looks like maybe 3 strands of the antique bronze toned, 4 by 2 millimeter. $6. Kim S. and Sun. Oh, sorry, everybody. That was quite the knock. I have 1 more of the antique bronze toned. And then we have silver. Silver plated hematite, $6. 4 by 2 millimeter plated hematite, 1 for Kate. Okay. So 4 by 2 plated hematite, rose gold, light gold, bright gold, antique bronze, and silver. All right. All right, this one is a 4 by 2 smooth rondelle, so not faceted. I have 2 strands left of the rose gold, and this rose gold one I actually marked down because when they were doing the plating process, a lot of these kind of got stuck together. I've tested them. You can pop them apart, and they seem to be just fine, but I wasn't going to go through all of them and pop them apart, and just in case some of them are damaged from that, I did mark them down to $3 instead of 4. So I have 2 strands left of the rose gold. Oh, I have 2 shades of gold. We'll do those next. And these are $4 a strand. Here's the gold. I have 2 of each shade left. So we have the light gold and the bright gold, but I will say this bright gold is a lighter version of the bright gold, if that makes any sense. One of each for Kate, and then one of each instead of the others. Okay, so those are gone. So I'm going to take those out and put those in. I have 1 strand left on the antique bronze. Yay! I'm glad I had them, and I'm glad you came in right at the right time. Last strand of those for Sun. And it looks like I only have 1 strand left of the silver. $4. Kim, was that for the silver, or I should have put a line? Or was that for the other one that I'm out of? No, okay. So Kate for the silver then. I think I can reorder all of these, so I didn't quite realize I was so low. I do have, let's see, this one's cool. I only have 1 of these. I didn't realize I was as low as I was on these 4x2s. This is like a lavender and gold plated hematite, also $4. Kate, that one for you. I think as long as I'm reading lines right. Okay, so in the smooth rondelle, I have rose gold left. I have 2 strands, and those are $3. All right, next up. These are some really like, in this shape, all the colors are a little more unique. I don't have like currently I'm waiting on an order. I don't currently have like the standard silver, gold, copper. I know, it's so good. Well, it doesn't tarnish. So it's so nice. Oh, of course. That was a great question. Because I kind of forgot about them. I never know, should I show them with metal or should I show them with stone? So I kind of alternate. And so it's been a while. This one is kind of a brass toned plated hematite. These are $5 per strand, which their strands are about 16 inches long. Always just show them every time. I probably could. They're very popular across the board. It's a wavy spacer, 6 by 1.5 millimeters. That one's like a brass. $5. Yep, $5. Stick those in there as I show. I think all these colors are going to be $5. This one is, it's called antique gold. It's like it matches the antique bronze. I think those tags probably said antique gold too. I just called it antique bronze today. $5 for that one. This one, $5. And this one, they're calling that aged copper. So it is kind of a copper tone. It has a little bit of red in it. I don't think I have anything copper right here. But when I've matched it against some like antique copper things, it does blend well. It's not like an exact match, but it does blend well. So $5 for the aged copper. I love this one. $5 brown, like a metallic brown plated hematite. I really like that one. I really want like that rich chocolate brown to be trendy again. I love it. One for Sun. This one is $5. And this one is a platinum gray. It is not as bright as the silver. It's a little lighter than like the true hematite color. $5 for that. 6 by 1.5 millimeter wavy spacer beads. Plated hematite on all of these. And I have 2 strands left on this one. $5. And this is a dark rainbow plated wavy spacer. Isn't that amazing? I love that. 2 of those for Kate. I actually think I do have one more strand of these, but it's broken. So if anybody wants a broken strand, I do actually think I have one more. All right. These were such a deal. Love it. All right. So this is, I know I restocked these, or I'm waiting on my restock for these. One of the previous silver purple rondelles. I only had one strand of those. And they got claimed. Was it this one, Wild Fern, that you're asking about? That was like the lavender gold. Yeah, just had the one. I will try and restock that for sure. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay, so these I have in copper, or well, rose gold. Rose gold. It's like a bright copper. You know what I mean? We were talking about that the other day, how interchangeable like a bright copper and a rose gold can be. And to me, these seem a little more coppery than rose gold. But anyway, whatever you want to call them. These are $8. This is a 5.5. Yep, 5.5 by 1.5 millimeter spacer. Just a smooth, nice, thin spacer. $8 for a 15.5-inch long strand. And I have that rose gold. And then I have bright gold. I'm waiting on the light gold and silver, so I don't have those 2 colors right now. But those are $8 a strand for either of those. Karma, hello, hello. How are you? Gold for July. Hi, July. How are you today? All right, we'll put these away. I'm doing as well as I think I could be. I dropped my baby off at kindergarten today, so beads are a great distraction. This is my last strand of these. 6 by 3 millimeter. These are $5, and it's an antique bronze matte finished plated hematite. One for Kate. Granny, I will see about reordering that one. I know. It's good. One of my friends and the mom of one of her friends got a job in the school, and she texted me a picture not too long ago about how well she's doing. I know. I had another shade in those 2, Sue, that were hot. And so I do need to get more. I'll get more. These are $5 a strand. And this is my last one. I marked these down from 8 because the plating, again, is kind of a shoddy job on them. So I marked them down. Okay, you get those. Yep. They would be good for fall. You're right. Oh, thanks, Jane. I'm sure they're having a fantastic day. Thank you so much. Oh, I am not following that. I might need to. Distract me. All right, so that's the plated hematite I have. I feel like I have one more somewhere, but I don't know where it is. So, I don't know. Let me check one spot. Okay, I don't know. When I find it, I'll show it to you. Okay. Oh, Here's my box of antique copper spacers and beads. This is a good one. We haven't done these in a while. This chair, I'm telling you. Sorry, it's so squeaky. $2 for 50. This is an antique copper toned flower bead cap. It's 6 millimeters in size, and you get 50 of those for $2. Love that. KLK and wild fern. I know, it does. That picture really helped because she was sad when we left, which we weren't really expecting. But I think it hit her all of a sudden, like she's on her own. So I was really thankful that she sent me a picture. And she's doing great. She was eating her Oreo first at lunch, which I knew would happen. Aw, thank you. All right, $2 for 50. 50, there we go. This one's like a textured flower bead cap. Again, pretty small on these. 6 by 1.5 millimeters. One of those for KLK. They're so cute. They have to wear uniforms to school. And my girls picked out matching. They have like a set of colors they can choose from. So they have different colors they can wear every day. But they made sure they picked out a matching uniforms today. I thought that was cute. Sweet girls. I have 3 or 4 bags of these. This is a rose gold plated brass. 50 spacers for $3. It's a 6 by 2 millimeter spacer. One for Ezra. Hello, hello. How are you? Oh, and this is a wild story. So I worked, when I was pregnant with Lila, I worked in the Denver area. We lived in the Denver area. That's where our house was. That's where we worked. After she was born, we decided to move to Colorado Springs. And I quit my job when she was born so I could stay home with her. Well, all these years later, one of my coworkers from Denver, she has custody of her granddaughter, and her granddaughter goes to the same school that my daughter goes to. Down in Colorado Springs, an hour away. This is crazy. Like, how'd they end up here too? So crazy. This is an antique copper plated brass. These kind of have like a matte tone to them. And these are also $3 for 50. I have 2 bags. One for KLK. I don't have any round 3 millimeters. No, but you know what? You're the second person today to ask for rounds. So I'm going to be looking into those. Stocking some like round beads for spacers. I do have 3 millimeter rounds in check glass. And I am planning to do check glass tomorrow, and I could pull 3 millimeters out if you want glass. I know. Small world, right? All those little funny things. Oh, and then this was funny too. I used to do one craft fair a year. I backed out of it this last year. I'm not going to do it anymore. But the booth next to me, it was the same people year after year. And it was a mom and daughter, but the mom was like grandma, and the daughter is my age, and she has kids that are my girl's age, and they were homeschooling forever. And then they decided to put them into the same school that we're at this year, and I hadn't seen them in like a year and a half, and I just saw them at the back to school time. I'm like, hey, love it. These are cool. $2, 4 by 4.5 millimeters, 100 beads for $2, antique copper toned. I always love this kind of corrugated melon pattern on these. It is a good school. We've this end of last year, there were some issues with one person in leadership. He didn't really interact with the students. And there's been some issues with the board, but it's a charter school, so there's one school that they're a board over. and parents have a lot of say in how that gets run. But outside of that, like, the teachers have always been incredibly fantastic. Like, so good. So good. So, like, Lila's teacher, she's been teaching for like 21 years, and most of it, I think maybe all of it, maybe not all of it, I don't know, but a long time at the school she's at. So I love that. These are cool. These are $2 for 35 beads. Kind of a random number in there, but all right. 3 by 2.5 millimeters, antique copper, kind of a faceted cube. One for KLK, one for Sun, one for Granny. Ugh, it does. Lila was so excited. Like, she wouldn't even like hug us today. She's like, bye. She's just like walking in. But she's like, my teacher is going to be the best teacher ever. She already let us pick out where we're going to sit. And I was like, yeah, that's it. I didn't tell her. I'm like, that's a smart tactic, because then she knows where people are buddying up and where she might need to split things up later. I didn't tell her that, though. $2 for 40 6-millimeter melon bead, antique copper toned. And I think this teacher too, the way everything she kind of has structured, she's really setting the kids up, from what I can tell so far, to be like, think independently, make your own choices, stick to your guns, be responsible. And I love that. I think that's going to be perfect for Lila. KLK, Sun, and Wild Fern, and these are gone. Oh, this one's missing. Okay, I don't need to dump them all out. Why do I do that? I always do that. All right, these bags are by weight, 25 grams. You can see that's a ton of beads in there. $2, 4 by 3.5 millimeter, faceted rice in antique copper. Love those. If you like those, that's a good deal. One for Wild Fern, one for Annette. Hello, Annette. There we go. Okay. And one for Sun and one for KLK. Sure, Diane, absolutely. I have one more copper bead. If you're not in a huge rush, I'll do the one more copper bead and then get you checked out. All right, this one, antique copper. It's a 4.5 millimeter rose bead, and you get 50 of those for $2. One for KLK. All right. Get you checked out, Diane. All right, so we have one at 6, one at 3, 1, 2 at 2, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 at 4 rose bone beads. Now I haven't been able to find them. My guess is I will have to find them like at a show or something, but I'm looking. I'm always looking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at 5. One more at 4. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 at 6, and 1, 2, 3 at 8, and 1 at 7. All right, so 195, Diane. If you guys have missed the rest of the week, there is some good representation in this bundle on what you have missed. And I think YouTube definitely worked yesterday. I can't remember if it worked on Monday. But you can rewatch any of my shows on YouTube and send me screenshots of things that you want added to your bundle. So even if you can't make it to show, as long as YouTube is working, you can still see everything that we went over. And this is still running so slow, sorry. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's so slow. I keep forgetting to email them and say, do you know this is a problem? Here we go. Starting auction. I would have to imagine that it's not so bad for like people that are running auctions all the time, right? All right, there you go, Diane. Thank you so, so much. Appreciate you. And thanks for hanging out with me all week. Yummy. Yay, and you got a new coupon. Have a wonderful weekend. All right. Let's keep chugging along. I gotta go get another box of charms. Oh, no worries. I totally get it. I get it. Let's see here. Okay. Let's try that one. And this one. Okay. I got a couple new baskets for us here. Oh, no problem. Yeah, don't be sorry. Yeah, let's get you checked out. I will be back on tomorrow doing check glass feeds. If anybody wants to roll their baskets over, you guys are all welcome to do that. Since this week I'm doing things a touch different, and tomorrow will be my last show of the week and not today. All right, crafting, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 at 2, and then 1 and 2 at 3. So 26. Yeah, never be sorry to ask to check out. I don't mind. Part of the show. Perfect, Kim. Thank you so much. I'm going to try real hard to have some new stuff tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Okay, crafting. There we go. Thank you so, so much. Appreciate you. Good to see you. Yay. Appreciate it. All right, let's jump into these. Okay, these are kind of funny. They're all random colors. So each bag is a little different, but they all kind of carry the same vibe, kind of pastel-y light colors. $2 for 4 antique gold tone and enameled starfish charms. Oh, I love it. I love it. Well, anytime. You are welcome anytime. I'll be here. So, yeah, like this one has like pink, green. That one's actually the same. So is that. That one has like a purple and a blue. So just similar, still similar. $2 for 4 on those. These are $2 for 6. And these are gold toned and purple enameled bows. There's the back. $2 for 6. I don't think I've shown these in a long time. $2 for 6 gold toned and blue enameled bows. Same bow, different color. $2 for 6. And then I have one bag left of the same bow in red. Those are also $2 for 6. Only one bag of those. I have 3 bags of these left. This one is a matte gold, which is really interesting. Matte gold. And then enameled shells. And these are double-sided with the enameling. So super fancy on that. $4. 4 pieces, $2. There we go. One for KLK. This one is I have 2 bags left of this. Antique silver toned bird, kind of a cutout design. Sometimes these are double-sided. I feel like that feels like more like the back than that one, but I could be wrong. $2. $2 for 6. Oh, we're heading into the kitty zone here. Got some cat charms. $2 for 4. This one is a black cat. Gold toned. There's the back. Got one for July. 4 charms for $2 on that one. And one for Kathy. Oh, it did look like meow. Yeah. Yeah, I can show it again. Just kind of a matte black on there. There's the back. And one for Granny. You got it. I know I've had like requests for black cats that don't look like Halloween cats. So that was one of my attempts at it. This is my last bag of this kitty. I feel you there. I feel you there. Granny, you get that one. Thank you for multitasking. And then I have 2 bags left of this one. Aren't they cute? Just cute little, kind of like a silhouette, like a cutout. $2 for 4. And I have 2 bags of this pink one. All right, then we have these kitties. All the kitties. This one I have in a few colors. This is a turquoise toned enameling on gold toned charm. This one I really love too because it is a charm, but you could use it as a connector with that little tail looping around. That is a closed loop at the bottom there too. So $2 for 6 on that one. All the kitties. So cute, right? Oh, and maybe, what's going on here? Oh, I don't have very many colors in this one anymore. I thought I did. I have the turquoise, and then I have 1 bag of white. I didn't know I was out of all those. You're missing the kitties. $2 for 6 on the white. I have 2 bags of these. This is a mixed bag of squirrels. You get 10 charms. They are not paired up, but they're just like random colors in there. But they're all squirrel colors. So $3 for 10. Gold toned and enameled. Squirrel. Cute, cute. $2 for 4. This is a gold toned and blue enameled tent. There's the back. You get 4 of those for $2. $2 for 2. This is a rainbow plated snail shell. Thanks, Reba. I appreciate you running my lines. Good to see ya. $2 for 2. 1 for Fern and Fable. Got you on that. I have 2 bags of these. Thank you for the flowers. I appreciate it. $3 for 20. You get 4 colors in there, so 5 of each color. Antique silver, antique bronze, rose gold, bright gold. Is that 5 colors? 4 colors. 4 colors. That's right. 4 colors, 5 of each. $3 for 20. I have 2 of those bags left. A bag of squirrels. Absolutely. Everybody needs a bag of squirrels. Just kidding. They're cute, though. I got a bag for you. Thank you, Fern. We only have like brown squirrels here. And I never had seen like a black or a silver squirrel until my husband and I went to Washington, D.C. last year. And I was so excited to see different colored squirrels. But then 2 weeks ago, we saw a black squirrel in our neighborhood. And I have lived in Colorado my entire life without seeing a black squirrel. And then there was one. It's crazy. Yes, some fall stuff. $2 for 6 scissors. Double-sided scissors. One for Granny. You saw a white one? Wow. Wow, that must have felt like magical. That's crazy. Yeah, it was like it was something that I had just learned, and then we went to Washington, D.C. And I was like, wow, these squirrels come in all kinds of colors here. They're just cute brown ones at my house. I don't know. Who knew? I bet. Yeah, I bet it looked different because of that. That's funny. All right. These, this is my last bag of these. And it's just a 6 charm mix for $2. 6 different color pots for the same little plant in there. Squirrels have been taking over the internet. Are they like cute and trendy again? I love it. I love it. My girls like to watch the Mark Rober videos where he's trying to like squirrel proof his bird feeder. Oh, it's funny. Them dressed up. That is funny. I have missed that. Now I'm gonna see it, I bet. Oh, good. Okay. Some of this is some of the higher end charms that I've been starting to do more of. Okay, so this charm is $5. This is gold plated stainless steel. So really good high quality metal on this. And this is enameled and 26 by 24 millimeters. You get one charm for $5. My girls would love dressed up squirrels. They would love that. Too funny. All right, this one is $4. Yeah, okay. $4. This is an 18 karat gold plated brass charm with enameling and rhinestones right there. I love the rhinestones. $4 for one charm. This one does come with a jump ring as well. The back is pretty solid. One of those for July. Isn't it pretty? It's been interesting because, like, I want to start stocking, obviously, like more of the higher quality that's plated brass, like the gold plated brass, platinum plated brass, silver plated brass, stainless steel, like just, a little bit higher quality metals. Oh, and that's it for this one, I think. But the style of them is totally different than the style of the most of the others are just like a zinc based alloy, but it's just funny. One of the flowers, yes. Was it this one neighborhood that you were looking at, asking about? Let me know if that wasn't the right one and we'll figure it out. But that's the most recent flower I think I showed. Okay. These are bees. These are cute gold tone and enameled bees. 11 by 17 millimeters. I like that on these you can see their bodies like kind of bump up. Really cute. $2 for 4. One for JD. Stinky wild fern. $4 for 10. I think these are paired up into 5 different colors. Green, blue, pink, red, and purple. Yep, these are paired up. So you get 5 colors, 2 of each for $4. Cute little mushroom charms. Just classic and whimsical. Oh, I only have one of these. Okay, this is just like a random mix. So these are not necessarily paired up. They're just random colors in here. But the charm is 2 kitties, $4 for 10 charms. And like I said, there's just some like random colors in there. Whoops. Torres, you get that. Granny, I'll have to see if I can reorder. Those are sweet. And these are another mix. This one is oh good. These are just random, so they're again not paired up, but you get 10 for $3. And these are just kind of like a cup shape. Petaled flower, $3 for 10. And each bag's gonna be a little different on those. Thanks, spreadsheets. I'll see if I can get more. $2 for 10. Oh, and this one has 5 colors, so you get a pair of each color. And these are gold tone starfish. Looks like we got pink, purple, black, blue, and a nice green. $2 for 10. Annette. Thank you for the starfish. I gotcha. Okay, what do we got here? $4 for 10 charms. Oh, these are all different plant charms. So if you need pairs, you do need 2 bags. Because all the bags are the same on these, but you only get 1 of each in there. Different plants. Most of them are cactus. Some are not. Cute little palm tree there. There we go. $4 for that mix. Drop them back in there. These are $4 for 14 charms. You get 2 of each one. Gold toned black enameled music charms. So you get 2 of each of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 headphones. 1 for KLK and 1 for Jane. Cute. And this one, again, is just like a random mix. 10 charms for $3. I liked the shape of this flower. Just a cute flower charm. Random colors in each mix. Some have like blue, yellow, pink, red, purple, black, red. I said red. One for July. Oh, these are fun. Oh, and one for Annette. You got it, Annette. Thank you. Thank you, Wildfern. These are cute. They're upside down. This is kind of like a has like a rubberized coating. They are metal, but they do have this coating on there, and it's owls and bats. Just on the one side, but the other side is still that cool kind of red orange, maybe more red than orange. $2 for 6. One for Granny. One for Jane. Aren't they cute crafts? I think they're really fun. $2 for 4 tulip bouquets. Gold toned and enameled. $2 for 4. We have some fairies. Also $2 for 4. These are antique silver toned fairies. They are single-sided, but they're nice and tiny like fairies, right? 6 for $2. One for Fern. This is my last bag of these. I didn't know I had any more. This is a fleur de lis. I like that they're small too, and she's like a nice classic fairy. $2 for 4 double-sided fleur de lis. Last bag of those. When I was like looking for fairy charms, some of them are very weird and don't seem very fairy-like to me. I didn't buy those. I just bought the cute ones. These are $2 for 4 antique silver toned little camping trailer. $2 for 4. $2 for 6 antique silver toned sheep charms. This one is double-sided, which I love when they do that. Like, it just makes sense to me. 15 millimeters in size, $2 for 6. This one is $2 for 4. This is a filigree charm like we were doing at the beginning. This one it's pretty rigid, but it's a touch soft, but I think it's because there's not much to it, right? But I love the treble clef, and I love just like how lightweight that charm is. My older daughter wants to make her music teacher earrings out of those. You get 4 of those for $2. Okay, that wraps up that basket. What is this? Oh, we'll show these. And then maybe check anybody out who's ready to check out for the day and wrap things up. This is a cute little set. It comes in a cute box, you know, so that's a bonus. These are $4 for the set. You get 9 charms. Oh, and I called it a fancy woman set. I'll show you why. It's got the lipstick, the high heels, set of lips. Everything has rhinestones on it. A little makeup palette, another lipstick, and a purse. So $4 for that set. You get 9 charms. Check out today, I'm Taurus. Sure. They're not huge, no. There's one in my hand. They're for size comparison. They're not like teeny, they're like average charm size, I would say. Yeah, that one side to side's measuring at like 16 millimeters. Hi, Carmen. One of those for essential. And then you'll check out today. Okay, awesome. Isn't that a cute little set? You're welcome. Thank you. I like it comes in a box. I can be swayed by cute little boxes. All right. All right, so we'll start checkouts. I will be back on tomorrow doing check glass beads. So if anybody wants to carry their basket over till tomorrow, that is absolutely fine. I'll be on a touch later than normal. I have a quick doctor's appointment in the morning. But I should be on about an hour. I guess maybe 2 hours longer than I normally am. I don't know. It's in the thing. Absolutely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at 4, 1 at 2, 2 at 5. Oh yeah, absolutely. Watch the YouTube today. It is working. I did check. One of those at 9. See you tomorrow, guys. Thank you. Yeah, if you want to check out, give me a minute and I'll get you guys checked out. But if you're rolling over till tomorrow, thank you so much for joining me today. Torres, that puts you at 45. Thank you, Wildfern. You're the best. All you guys, I love all of you. I have no favorites. You guys are all wonderful. 45. Whoops, not 145, just 45. I'll have to send a lot more beads for that. Just kidding. Come on. Oh, thank you. I know you guys do. It feels so weird to like be so connected to people I've never met in real life, but I just ignore that and am thankful for all these people that I haven't met in real life. I love it. I love it so much. Taurus, there you go. I think that's running for you. Thank you. Annette, I'll get you next. Thank you, Taurus. Have a wonderful weekend. Annette, we have 2 at 2 and 1 at 3 for a total of 7. Maybe I need to reboot my computer. Maybe that's why it's running slow. I'll try that first. My husband's always like, everything's running slow because you have 80 million tabs open. I'm like, well, it shouldn't let me have that many open if it can't handle it. Oh, yeah. I pulled this one for you, neighborhood. And I wanted to make sure that was the right one. Is that the right one? Perfect. Good. Yep, I have that for you. I am wrapping up for today. You can rewatch the whole charm show on YouTube if you want more charms. And I'll be back tomorrow with check glass beads. So you can roll your one charm over till tomorrow if you need some check glass as well. So Yep, absolutely. Thank you so much, Annette. And that's your first purchase for me as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Nancy. Absolutely, essentially. Let's see. Check out KLK. Absolutely. Yep. That sounds great. Yeah, if you guys need to know how to find me on YouTube, it is the same username, Jessie Ray Studio. But I think I have a direct link in my show notes for you. All right, so we have 1, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 at 2. We have 1, 2, 3 at 3. 1, 2, 3 at 4, and 1 at 5. Yeah, July. Absolutely, you can carry yours over too. Sorry, I just saw your question, July Gold. Absolutely. KLK 63. I'm glad I did a show today. I didn't want to because I was sad, but it really helped take my mind off of missing my kiddos. So thank you guys for being here today. Today especially. Yeah, neighborhood, just message me with what you want, either like a description or a screenshot, whatever works easiest for you. And I'll just add them to your basket. KLK, there you go. I know. My baby went to kindergarten, so I'm all alone. It's good. She's going to thrive. She's in her element. Thank you so much, KLK. Thank you, Am Torres. I appreciate that so, so much. All right. Carry over. See you tomorrow. Perfect. I think I'm caught up on the chat. If you guys aren't following Nancy, by the way, please follow Nancy. She has a different vibe than I have, like different beads, different vibe of beads. So make sure you follow her. She's gonna have some good stories, yeah. Or she'll be like, nah. Just kidding. She might. Anybody else want to check out today? Everybody's welcome to roll over. Until tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna be doing check glass beads. Right. Right. Awesome. If you guys something comes up and you can't make it tomorrow, just shoot me a message and I'll get a listing for you to use to check out with. Absolutely. And thank you, Wildfern, for helping in the chat today. Sherry, you the journeyman. I know. I'm an old mom. It's so funny to me when I meet moms and I'm like, I am a solid decade and a half older than you, and our kids are the same age. That's okay. It's just life, just the way our life's journeyed. It's kind of funny. I have met a few moms older than me though, with kids the same age, and then I feel good about that. It's all good. All right, you guys. Thank you. I know what a microfiche is. Yeah, I have used a microfiche to research a paper. Yep. Oh yeah, card catalogs, microfiche, all the things. Encyclopedias. All right, let's find somebody to. Oh, the kids? No, the kids don't know. The kids. I had Lila talk on the phone like as a phone the other day, and she didn't know what to do. And I'm like, you just talk, because she's used to like FaceTiming and all that stuff. I'm like, girl. She like panicked. All right, you guys, I will be back tomorrow. I will see you then. Have a wonderful rest of your